Okay, we're going to try in a run that doesn't just get a dead branch at floor 1. There's a boss of slime. I wonder if I need that for it. This left side looks pretty good for not dying to the boss of slime. The right side is more value, but the left side... Because these Niaos are pretty bad. I'll take a flambe. I think I am just going to run up this left side. Have a late shot to solve the thing. I think there's just... I don't massively love this route. How bad is it? Flambe's not very good against the elites. It's good in the hallways, but it's not great against the elites. It, like, does something in Lagger, and it does a little bit in sentries, but it's bad in Nob, and it doesn't really actually solve sentries, Lagger or sentries. It just is a little bit of help. Because here you can go, I'm strong and do this, or I'm weak and do this. But you only, if you end up going over here, you do get the less fire, and then you have a double shot. I guess if I'd struck left, it would have killed itself, but what if I just don't care about that because this is happening? Thunderclap, Clash, Havoc, Skip. I want to believe in Skip, to be honest. I don't like Clash into Slimbo. We transform over Upgrade. The upgrade's pretty mediocre here. That's a good transform. I think Pommel is one of my favourite things to transform into in this game. It's like such an improvement while not quite feeling like completely busted. Like, it's a common, but it's good enough that it's like, oh yeah, cool. It's not a, oh yeah, you win, but it is of a, ooh, this is such an improvement. Attack pot's very good. Carnage. Okay, we now have ways to use our upgrades. We will take this 12 just to get out of the fight. I don't want to not play Carnage and then be, like, trickling down through Jewel Worm when I can just leave on 6 HP. Can I skip? I want to think I can skip. This remove... I mean, the gold does play this act. But the remove also, like... We do have a Pommel and a Carnage. So, we're pretty cooking if we get to remove there. And it's not like it changes these elites. I guess the 12 changes this floor, but... 28 as 9 is 37, so I guess... do this. Any strike kills this. I'm willing to take the immediate to push there. Because we didn't have much damage in the draw pile. What are we doing? This one in 4 or this one in 3? Try and do this one in 3, I think. Because Carnage and one more attack kills. Or, like, Carnage this turn, Flame Barrier next. Okay, yeah. This is dead. So the Flame Barrier is useless next turn, but... Right, next Carnage kills... Flame Barrier Strike also kills. Okay, well, we get Carnage next turn. Not bad. Do we need to... How do I feel about these? I vaguely wonder if I'm meant to take this Combust for the Slime Boss. We do have a Carnage and a Pommel in a thin deck, but the thin deck means that the Slimes hurt us more. These are good knob pots. We cannot lose Carnage against Lagger. Intimidate's good against Lagger, but it's bad in most other fights here, I think. It's acceptable in Slimbo. I guess there's only the one hallway. Which then means we should solve Slimbo earlier. I really don't want to take Combust. I think I might want it for Slimbo, and I'm annoyed at that. I think I do get this upgrade, though. We pot next turn if we are looking in a bad situation. Well, why pot now? We draw a strike and it dies. Huh. I mean, we take the grit now, right? We have a Pommel Plus and a Sundial, and we've already had 2 removes. So, okay, I guess the whole we'll have an interesting run thing isn't necessarily happening. I still need to actually, like, play this out well, though. Which is not always the case with this type of run. But we need to take and upgrade that grit. Bear in mind, we could have had a Burning Pact over this grit on floor 1. Guess we're doing this, this. I don't really care about setting these up massively, but I will do a little bit for it. Do I actually double Carnage here? It's kind of weird. Ghostly gets out my deck, but I don't really want to see it ever. I don't think I want second Carnage, but it's the question of Slimbo. We've saved the attack pot for it. How does double Carnage feel in Act 2 if I whiff energy? Because I don't want to take an energy relic. I want to take a Pyramid, or an Astrolabe, or a P-Box. I would even want to take an Empty Cage over bad energy. Like, I'll take good energy over Empty Cage, but this deck is actually, like, so close to just you win off infinite. Like, literally, it's a shrug and 2 removes. So I don't want to take bad energy. I think the Carnage is bad on bad energy. This Red Skull is just stupid good, right? Okay, 2 hallways. Take bag of marbles into go 2 hallways over the removes. Wait, this finesse is so good. This finesse is actually just broken. Okay, never mind. I guess we do still skip this and we just upgrade the grit. The finesse does need an upgrade next act, but that's fine. We're doing 5 with... Oh, I guess I'll do this. Oh, the strike would have blocked more. The strike would have blocked 1 more than... Oh. Shrug or Pact? Does the finesse mean I don't need the shrug? Because the Pact slims me down quicker. And maybe means that not upgrading the grit isn't quite as brutal. Also, the grit makes it smoother for fights that add statuses. I'm going to say I get to add the Pact with the finesse. No, I don't want real cards. I want to upgrade my grit. Right, how quickly do we get infinite? We have 15 cards. We have 15 cards, minus 1, 2, 3. So we've got 12 reels. I would have liked to play the Combust there, but... I think I'm only, like, doing these on, like, basics. On basics and slimes. I think the goal is we split this turn. Yeah. Do I pot? I really don't want to pot here. We've got the... I'd rather brew than... I'd rather brew than attack pot, so... This kills. Corruption. Do I want that? The problem is I want to keep 2 of these 3 around. I don't want these. Raw skipping over corruption. This is just black blood, right? This puts a lot of pressure on the fights we're really bad at. This slows us down so much. Like, energy does play for us, but... I said I didn't want bad energy, and I think those are bad energy. I want to get to a shop and remove. And I want, like, a safe path. This is fine. We can decide here if we want, like, fires elites or we want a second shop. We go to here. I guess you could do the burner. We can look at where we are closer to that time. Every fight that doesn't add statuses, we're pretty good at. The problem is that the fights that are multi-hits or add statuses, we are awful at. This is block 9, this is block 9, but deal damage, but this one speeds us up. Because I think we are actually, like, just bad at every fight. If we don't go infinite at a fight, we're bad at, like, coping in it, so... But yeah, infinite first floor of... Yeah, we should make sure we set Sundial up, though. How's Warcry Havoc? Havoc's fine as long as you don't have Finesse or Pommel on top, because if it deletes one of these, you've got the other. How many upgrades do we get? Because we need to upgrade the Finesse. This upgrade really does play. Like, the 2 block is the difference between being, like, block neutral in first few turns of Heart. Or block negative. Like, the time meter plan is, like, you have this, you have this. The time meter plan is these 2. And to a lesser extent, this. I don't want this, for sure. Because I actually just want this green. This green is good. This one matters. I don't think I want to take a Havoc that I've got pressure to upgrade. How degenerate am I? I'm very degenerate. This is a bad fight for us. Do I combust? How about gamble here? Okay, we'll combust now. This deck could use a Feel No Pain. I mean, it could use a Feel No Pain or a Dark Embrace, but I think a Feel No Pain is the more essential. Do I just pot this? Okay, we got a pop back. Green armor? It's weird. Our deck's so thin. And 2 of our 3 things that need upgrading are already upgraded. Well, that happens. Does that happen? I want the remove. I would have taken any of these over the grit or remove. I don't want the purity. We're are actually just so close. And it's the thing of everything at the moment is just making us faster. It's it's not that we don't get infinite, it's just it makes it faster. The D is good with this, and it takes the pressure off upgrading this, but it means I have to upgrade that. And I still want the finesse upgrade, and I suspect we might be resting. Depends a bit on the next hallway. I'm not buying a DE over remove, I think. I think I will click one, but I now regret having this combust, but I think it did get me through a little bit in Act 1. That probably means it's been positive overall. Are we there? We're just there. Yeah, turn 3. Yeah, Slay the Spire 2 is bad because Clad just goes infinite very quickly. Right, do that. Then you do this, then it only increments it 1. Now we do it. How's a second pact? It's weird on 3 energy, is the thing. It's weird on 3 energy. It's good, but it's weird on 3 energy. This is fine. Collector, I think, is the one I was most scared of. If I had the... I think I'm going to believe with the sundial. And I'm going to upgrade this, and then I'm going to upgrade a pact. Do I play Flame Barrier, or do I play, Pommel? I think I just Flame Barrier this turn. It protects against a wound, and it's not like we have the Feel No Pain in play yet. I think I do this. This is probably one of the... This and Slavers are terrifying, which is why I'm expecting we rest. Because the wounds mean we don't go infinite quickly. At the moment, we're taking 35 and dying. Have we got a way out of taking 35 and dying? I guess I should have rested because Book was the scariest, huh? Because Finesse upgrade doesn't help in that explicit fight. I mean, we drew badly here. But the fight is just this bad. The fight is actually just really bad. I was thinking 49 HP and you have the thing, but I guess you just... Because you just can't reliably go infinite if you take damage in setup. So maybe you actually do just block turn 1. Instead of, Burning Pact to get set up. Then this turn... Now you've only got 1 wound in off the first 2 turns. Then you get to Finesse. Do you Flame Barrier or do you Grit Defend? Flame Barrier puts you to 20, which means you're taking 1 extra wound over if you Grit and Defend. I do actually want to try, because I don't think this deck is, you have to absolutely... I mean, the pathing doesn't... I guess you can do this as a, like, completely dodge elites. Because the thing is at the moment I'm making no progress, because you gain wounds, and that slows out the progress that you'd made deleting things. Oh no. So you do get through there. You get through there, okay. And yet that was actually just, like, just off a different line. That wasn't the HP. So it's just of minimizing those burns. Okay, like, I mean, this should just win from this position, I think. I think I just don't respect the wounds from book often enough, because I don't play that style of clad much. Of, like, forcing infinite from that early, unless I've got a second wind. And then I've got a second wind, which solves them. I think we take Common Relic and hope we can do this and assume we're doing this. First for choose a rare is, like, so... Yeah, we'll go to here and then think. Take 1, why? Emo. Pen nib. That's probably enough to go into that. Do I just kill the Jawworm turn 1? Just, I think it's armor with the Guardian showing. I don't massively like armor, but I kind of just am in a sometimes you should just take it. And this feels like this is one of those times by vibes, entirely by vibes. Rupture, Hemo, yeah, no. Uppercut gets in. I believe we can go in. Relic? Pretty scary fight, but I think we're probably just fine because just by brute forcing with HP. Like, we have 3 sources of healing here, so I am just going to glug this though. Because I think we're, like, gonna, like, you know, there's never going to be a turn it wastes the heal, and it opens up the pop save while leaving us with, like, more for later. Like, this is going to be 9 HP next floor, so... And that's assuming we take a card. Like, we're leaving this with less than 15 post this. Like, we're not... we're not wasting healing, so... doesn't matter which I play. Red Skull. Okay, well, that's broken. Do I take Perfected Strike? Surely not. I've got Hemo. Hemo or Uppercut upgrade? Probably Hemo. They're both very good, but... We're doing this. We're just going to get the Uppercut upgrade and then go through. Hopefully this lands on Hemo next turn. Or at least Uppercut. Dead Knob. And now we have a Burning Pact and a Bag of Prep. Do I key this? Feels so weird to keep pillow, but we have a feather and we have a skull. My rupture. Yeah, we're just gonna upgrade. I think the tongs are pretty good there. Maybe I should just taken the tongs and removed them. Just path to this and remove them. I just didn't want them that soon. I just didn't want to go to a shop. The plan is to upgrade armor here. If we don't see something really good. And I'm kind of hoping we just see something really good. I guess we're doing this, this, this. We possibly skill pot next turn, but shouldn't need to. Skill pot can be saved for Guardian now. Blood pot can be saved for Act 2. Okay, we're just out of here, I guess. Spot weakness. One power pot. Power pot I think is better than skill. It helps in lagger if we see it. I don't think we need to off this draw. We just open like this, and then we still have, like, things that are good in this fight here. Like, we've got an armor, we've got a hemo, we've got a spot weakness. We've got Red Skull as well, which is actually very good in this fight. More healing. You'll take a second spot. I kind of don't want it with this thinner deck. Nah. We do this if we don't draw the good one of the good things. We drew the broken thing. The Hebo Pendib on Vuln for 60 damage. We'll uppercut here. I know we take for it, but it means it's weak for next turn. This hand sucks. Who could have known that would have been the hand when I had exactly 5 cards and I could see it coming next turn? I hope we don't need to blood pot this fight. No, we don't. Should be getting out fairly smoothly. You defend over uppercut, but I think uppercut over playing nothing. Okay, we're going to uppercut here, and if we see Hemo, it just kills. Or Bash kills in one. Okay, that's fine. Demon Form Barricade Impervious. My vibes on this Barricade, it's pretty bad. This Demon Form should be unnecessary. Is what I'm thinking. We've got a Red Skull and we've got a Spot, which means I don't really want a Hemo. A Demon Form. Oh god. This deck does use energy. And it uses energy pretty well with having a Burning Pact plus and an Uppercut plus. And these are acceptable potions to walk into Act 4 with. The main problem is they're not potions that are, like, so amazing that you are like, oh yeah, I'm delighted to not use a pot again. The Black Star is possibly takeable with this trio. Like, we have 2 healing relics, a Red Skull, and a bag of prep. But Taking Black Star over Energy didn't go well on my first run of the day. And I do think this is a better Sozu than that was a Mark of Pain. I don't really like this bark. Like, these are decent bark potions, but again, I do think one change of Slay the Spire 2 that is both making you much stronger, but it feels really good, is that you see your boss relic, your ancient reward, as you see the map. And I think that's a really feel good, but I think people are under talking about how strong it is of getting that information. Like, the feel good is huge, but it's so strong. Sozu. Feels a pretty bad Sozu, but I think we have the right relic bar for it. Pathing. I don't want to overextend here. I'm wondering about going to this, deciding between one of these, and then you have a late shop as a heal. The thing is, I don't want to path to no shops with the meal ticket and 300 gold. You can go here, but, like, why would you go to this over this just to hit these two shops? So I think you have to start right, and then I guess you just... Yeah. I think I do want to strike there. I want to push hard. Not Hemo? Not Hemo. Annoying to take 12 here, but this is what the meal ticket is for. I should have done double strike first. How's this metallicize? Who's the boss? Automaton does put a more of a block pressure on if we can't line the impervious up. I don't know, it's kind of... It's clunky. This game is impossible, can't even get past Act 1. I mean, I'm in Act 2, right? This would do 60. 69, lol. But not actually enough. Yeah, the thing is, our deck's slim enough that the spot weakness is really consistent, as is some of the other stuff. I should have done strike, uppercut, strike. That could have squeezed an drop kick with the uppercut plus. Very, very good. Upgrade. It's metallicize? What is that fire with the number 20? You don't have that. Yeah, we're retro gaming. Hello, Zul. Yeah, this is Ascension 20. This means that you're playing at the max difficulty. This is a bit better now we've seen the drop kick. Probably will do this. I'm kind of just so... The thing is, Zul, I just do not believe at all in, like, Spire 2 Clad. I think Spire 2 Clad is just so unfun and uninteresting. And I started missing Clad. We have done 20, not 21, so that means she's buffing, which I'm not insanely happy about, but... No, Spire 2 Clad seems to be die in Act 1 or go infinite. And I know they have, like, nerfed the infinite with expect to fight, but also I still don't really think it's fun. I think the way Clad matches up against the enemies is pretty annoying as well. Like, I think the enemies are just free or miserable, not interesting balance. Second Wind or Second Pact? Second Wind just seems like it's a broken card, and I would like to have one in my deck. I said I don't want to overextend. 2 elites, no fire feels like it might be overextending. But my upgrade is, like, Impervious or Second Wind, which are not very good upgrades at this stage. So I think we do this, because we also don't want to rest. I mean, the thing is, it does heal us back to full. We have a Red Skull and a Burning Blood, and we don't even need the key. I guess we could go and get the key, because there's no way we're going to take a hammer next act. Like, I would take all of the... Like, with a Sozu, I'm not taking a hammer unless it's against literal skip. And we have the green key, so we have free pathing for next act. How about doing this? We do need to farm these hallways. We do need to farm these hallways. We do need to get stronger. Like, I'm not in a... This is not a... We're winning. We've got a relic bar that makes us good at fighting right now. But we're not great at, like, the really tough fights. Like, I think Slavers is pretty terrifying for us. And Book of Stabbing. Like, the Second Wind means that we're easier against Book of Stabbing than last time. Because we do actually, like, not just get owned by 2 wounds getting added to our deck. Like, we were infinite by Act 2, but we have nothing past being infinite to speak for our... that's going for us in our deck. But... I mean, Clad getting wrecked by the baseball again. I thought, oh, drink blood plot. No, no, do not do that. Defend? I don't really care about this too. I don't massively care about dealing 4 to the bird, but also, I think I should be pushing this fight. This is the thing. A lot of these hallways are quite awkward for us. We could have just killed the bird there, but... I'm thinking, actually, the birds... we can actually outblock, whereas the Chosen will keep getting harder. Like, I know this is, like, scaling its strength, but the Chosen's debuffing me. And I don't like it debuffing me. And with the Metallicize, that does actually... Like, the cap on this is, like, generally... It's just a lot smaller. Like, we're not taking a 37. What was that I said about not having a upgrade yet? Now we have a very, very big upgrade. We have Packed Dropkick Pommel, Second Wind. Bash, Uppercut, Pommel. Nice. Just strike or wait for Hemo. Wait for Hemo. There's also a chance that we get the thingamajig on Hemo. This would go 3. So this would be 23 on Vuln. No, 23 doubles to 46. Goes to 69. 69 add 13. Yeah, we kill. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, no. I got everything wrong, but it's fine. We played the line I needed to play. It's just that wasn't actually killing. I realised as I played the Hemo that it wasn't killing because we needed the spot as well. How's the Intimidate? Artifact strip, basically. Do we have to draw for it? If it came green. If it came green. Right. Do we do the elite then the... No, we do the shop then the elite. Do we even just dodge the elite? I'm pretty scared of slavers. I'm also pretty scared of these. These are a bit better with the metallicized impervious, I'm gonna say. I think I'm dodging. I think I'm dodging second elite this act. We do have Red Skull active, so maybe. I think this is the least weak take, but yeah. I would really like to save this blood pot into next act. Oh, go away, Chosen. Go away. I've already fought you. We can die this floor. We can certainly be forced to use our blood pot this floor. If I didn't have Sozu, I would just be potting this fight. Like, power potting this turn 1. The moment I walked in. I mean, if I didn't have Sozu, I probably also would have walked into the elite, but... right. If this does 20... That's 24, we take 2. If this does 15, that's 19, we take 7. Yeah, I can't play the spot. Well, I mean, I can without dying, but it's a pretty miserable situation. Because I want to play this Hemo. This kill? No, but it means that we see either attack next turn and that kill, so we don't need to play the Hemo for 2. -2. Corruption. I mean, the thing is, if we remove a strike, this puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reels. If we remove our strikes, we're then at 5 reels with this. We can second wind it in the fights, it's bad, and we can play it in the fast fights, and it's good. Right, Dark Embrace. I mean, this is big, because I think we would be needing to rest into the thing. Okay, I think I'm clicking this. I wonder if it's Dark Embrace or Remove. The Remove seems pretty goated. Dark Embrace does come with Shackles. We fought you. I mean, I'm just going to Corruption here, and we should be fine now. Like, we've got the weak Vuln. We've got this healing us before the Automaton. I meant to collect the Defend, not the second win, but whatever. -1. We'll do that. I was seeing if I had a line to save the Impervious off that turn, but it's not Vulning us yet, so... Like... Havoc Plus. Is that better or worse than Warcry Plus here? I'm going to go with the Warcry because it's got good vibes. This might be one of the earliest I've had all 3 keys. Just strip it. I really hope we don't need to pot this fight. What are you stealing? You're stealing Impervious. I am not impressed with the new patch notes. I also just don't find New Clad fun, and that was before the new patch. I think Clad is just a much, much better character in Act 1. And in Spire 1 even. I know it's literally that. I wanted to play this, but I want Clad. I wanted to play a Clad that interests me. I think I'm doing that. Take this 4. Clad and silent. I think my general thing is that there's things that I've got I haven't played the new patch, but I don't think the patch has fixed. The prepared nerf is just killing the cards that is the interesting one. Like prepared is the interesting card. Like prepared to me is iconic, and they've just gone, yeah, you don't get to play with. To me, they've just gone, you don't get to play with your favorite card now. And it's not of the thing of like, because I love Slay the Spire 1 prepared, so we might be dead. Nope, not dead. Limit break? Probably. I said I would take a Dripper if I saw it against anything that wasn't amazing. Right, what's this deck need? It needs a Feel No Pain, and it needs a Remove. We could use Relics, but we're not, like, begging for them. I think we do want Relics more than like, a Spire 2 would. I think go this route, because the fires are still healing for us, and, like, upgrading, like, Impervious Second Wind, like, we can't rest, but I think just using this. I want this next turn. But yeah, to me, Prepared is an iconic Spire card, and I'm such a Prepared monkey in Spire 1. Like, maybe not quite Croven level, but I am a real Prepared monkey. And to me, saying, yeah, we've introduced a new mechanic to make Prepared better, and then you just remove Prepared, is absolute stupid nonsense. It's like, to me, I'm quite disappointed with. I'm really disappointed with this patch. I'm not going to hedge my words. I am annoyed and disappointed with this patch, and I think it shows a lack of understanding around what made Slay the Spire 1 great. I'm now in the. Is Slay the Spire 2 just going to be another Spire 1 clone that isn't actually that is like acceptable but fine? Because I think that's very possible. Do I want to grit? It makes me a bit faster about building a pseudo-infinite. I mean, we've not got a sundial, so we've not got an energy cheat. It's just a pommel dropkick loop. It's not an infinite. And we've not got a block plan for it. Remove? Don't do the upgrade? Because our upgrades are pretty mid and we've got the fires, so I don't really want to spend on it. Do I just second win these? I don't really need these. The Impervious is a little sad to get rid of, but... Almost glad you don't have access to Slay the Spire 2 for now. Seeing that silent change after the Tekken changes would have killed me inside. I don't know what you mean. I mean, I'm guessing it's just you're a Tekken player, and that happens to have also been a thing that hurt at the same time, is what I'm going to guess you mean. But yeah, I don't think the Prepared is actively awful. It's just not. I would rather have Spire. I would rather not have Sly be the same not broken nonsense it is, and have like Prepared be the card it is. Flex? No. I don't want second uppercut. Okay, Madness is interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm in. No, I don't want to lose the max. We're healing loads on this path. We are true infinite of these madnesses. Of even one of them, to be honest. I'd much rather one than two. Do I just go to the shop anyway? I think I do, because it's the heal. It's pretty bad. The prepared isn't OP, it's the Sly is OP. But they've instead of they've gone with we want to keep Sly, and we're going to change an iconic common. Like, prepared is an iconic silent common to me in Spire 1. And it's like not broken, but it's awesome. You just upgrade both of these. Now the question is, do I take two elites or one elite? Not taking the elites is nonsense here. T-sets. We've got a lantern already. At least we've got bag of prep, so it's not like stupid. This. I'm pretty worried about our like. I think I'm worried about us in fights with statuses. Is where I'm at the moment. I'm worried about us in fights with statuses. Like, we've got a second wind, so it's not horrendous. Second wind, I think, is my next upgrade. We've got a second wind and a pact, so hopefully we can just dig for them. Oh yeah, it's random, isn't it? It's sort of like, you can target... No, of course you can't. You can just manipulate. I mean, manipulating to, like, target is still very strong, but... I think the poison stuff is fine. Like, removing Catalyst removes a like style of cringe-ish. And I'm saying cringe-ish because I do think like the level at which it's cringe is like slightly exaggerated. But even though I am like absolutely not a poison monkey, but I think removing Catalyst is absolutely fine. I think that's like a very reasonable design decision. And then you need to put something else to make it strong, and Accelerant is very fair. I think Corrosive Wave was way too powerful and needed a nerf, but also they did that. I mean, whether I think it's probably still too strong, but like it's also a rare card and rare cards do feel more rare. I don't know how they've tweaked the rare chance, but rare cards do feel more rare, so I think the Corrosive Wave. We'll take one Havoc with the Warcry and the other stuff. Um, we do this. Good, it landed on the pommel. It makes things even easier. I don't want the corruption this fight. Do I want to have anything of that? How big's the risk? Well, that was free. But yeah, I think, I mean, the big poison change really is no catalyst. Like, that is the bigger poison change than the other stuff. Like, I mean, I do think Snakebite's shit, but also I don't care. Like, that is actually I enjoy memeing on it, but I don't actually think it's like important to care about that being bad. Hello, Fletch. Yeah. I do rate Necro and Defect. I do think new Necro and new Defect are both fun and interesting, but the others are dog shit. Like, like sincerely, like, and I'm so pissed off with the what's the thing? The word? I'm so pissed off with the prepared change. I'm so pissed off by the prepared change. Yeah, I know. I mean, I agreed with you a week ago, but also I was in the I'm still having enough fun with like Necro and Defect. But like no. This is pommel over over drop kick, right? It could be impervious. It could be impervious, it could be burning patch. Maybe it's Burning Pact. Have they said that? Have they explicitly said that? I've not. I only read the patch notes. I didn't read like a Niao's letter or anything. Ah, wrong one. Oh well, it's fine. Mm. Yeah, and like, I mean, I don't know. I would like to not die here. This is. I really want to not play Hemo. We dead. We're dead at the moment. We still dead? Yeah, we're dead. I don't even think this was on the dupe. I think we just got like a bit. I mean, if I dupe something, I don't think this was on the madnesses or like running into things. Where did we take? We did get a little more owned in head than I expected. I suspect it's just a thing. Oh no, I don't think it is. I just don't think those changes are interesting. I am not impressed at all with them. Like, well, to be fair, okay, the expect to fight change I think was good. The expect to fight change I think was good. The Stoke change just turns it into Dead Branch, and I just don't care. Like, it's a different form of degenerate. And yeah, okay, it makes a, like, really consistent infinite harder, but it is still Dead Branch. Like, exhausting that is pretty bad. I mean, this is run resumer, but I'm in the... Surely we can actually just, like, not die to darklings from, like, 30 HP. Which, you know, does happen. Yeah. There's lines to stop you dying from 30 HP, and then you see a disarm, and then you get that. The Dripper did actually sort of kill me, but I think you do get out of the boss gauntlet from this position. I mean, this one just died due to me being a degenerate monkey but not understanding how to play a degenerate monkey against this character. I mean, I think I did make a comment that somewhere in a Suki chord that is like summarizing what I think. I mean, let me open the patches again. Let me open the patch again. So I've got different people here from when I was like started streaming and just made my quick comments. I mean, beta v live is like, who cares? I think that's just such a... You can choose to play it or not, but like, dominate, fine. The card is a little better. Expect to fight, much better balance. Spite, much better balance. Stoke becomes Dead Branch. Stoke becomes Dead Branch, and Stoke becomes Dead Branch, exhaust your hand all at once. which is, yeah, don't like it. I really hate the prepared change. I really fucking hate the prepared change. I think the prepared